Hey guys, how's everybody doing? It is Sunday. It is almost dusk. You can see it's trying to get dark, but I wanted to come out here. I was out here earlier and then it rained, so I had to come back out. I hope you guys are having a great Sunday. Mine has been awesome so far, and I want to give you an update on my garden, what's happening out here. So the first thing we're going to look at is some lettuce that I thought had stopped producing for the year. And I went to pull it up out of the pot. I didn't do it that day. I waited. And when I came back out a couple of days later, here it is, producing lettuce again. So it is not over. I don't know if the heat was affecting it or what, but as you can see, there are new sprouts on here. It is still producing lettuce. This is the gourmet lettuce that I got from Home Depot. Let me go down and show you the other one because I thought it was going to be done too, but it is still producing lettuce. Here it is. I'm going to show you a little tag that came with it. This is the gourmet lettuce, is what it looks like. You know, it's very different. It's very delicate. It is very tasty. If you have not had it or not grown it, I would get some from Home Depot. My husband said this lettuce is the best lettuce he has ever tasted. And we have tasted many different varieties of lettuce. So, since the other half of the pot was empty, I decided to plant some green onions. They had only been in here about 4 or 5 days, guys, and look at this. Yes, they are sprouting. This is a little packet the seeds came out of. I stuck it in there so I could remember what was what. Yeah, I'm getting green onion sprouts. Okay. Yeah. My bean plant. Remember I told you I felt like Jack and the Beanstalk? It had turned yellow. The leaves were yellow. I thought it was dying. I thought it was going to be over and maybe I would have to try it again. But it started producing new greenery. Look at all these new green leaves. These are all new. So it's got the little flowering pods on it. Maybe it will survive better during the fall. I do think that beans are one of the suggested plants that they say for fall. There is a bumblebee on here. See him right there? I remember a time I used to run from bugs. I don't do that anymore. I don't know what happened with me, but I have changed. Okay, so I had another big pot that the flowers were not doing so well. You can see here one little stem left. Uh, uh, I believe these were vistas in this pot. So I decided I would go ahead and plant some beets in it. Here's the little sign. Look at here. The beets are coming up. It's only been about 4 or 5 days. They are sprouting. It's sprouting beets. So we'll see what happens. Now, remember my tomato plant. These are cherry tomatoes. And I told you the plant had gone wild. Well, it's still gone wild. The heat has damaged a few of the leaves, but it is producing tomatoes like crazy. Look down here. I have to clean some of this stuff up, these dead leaves and things like that. I have to cut them off, break them off, whatever. But I just took a couple of tomatoes off of it a minute ago and put them in the house in the refrigerator. But it is producing. It is still producing. As you can see, it is all over this table. Look down in here. See the tomatoes? And up here. Now, this branch got too heavy. See right here? And it snapped off. It bent over, rather. And so I took it off of the plant. And I was just looking down over here to see. Yeah, the little baby's still coming up. Um, you can see how big the twig is. I might have to get something and tie that up. It needs some water. This plant needs a lot of water because when you think about it, that water has to travel all down through all these vines um, to be fed, for the plant to be fed. And so, yeah, I gotta do some cleanup work here. I may do it in the morning. But the one that broke off, I took it and I put it in a jug of water to see if it would sprout some roots. And it is sprouting roots. Let's look at it. Look at there. See? So I'm gonna leave it in here a few more days, and then I'm going to get a big pot and put it down in there, and we may have another tomato plant gone wild. But we'll see. I just love it. These are my vistas down here that I started to throw out when I first got them because I didn't think they were going to produce, but they're still pretty. They're still pretty. But the heat has just done a job on the plants here, and I'm just surprised that they have survived the way that they have. We're going to go down here and look at now this is my tomato plant that I planted from seed. The other one I bought. This one I planted from seed, and it is, as you can see, very, very, very tall. So I don't know what's going to happen. Look like there's a little baby down in there. This is just the paper from let me pull that out there. But there's a little baby down in there. You can see that. Right there. Get all this up. I got a lot of cleaning up to do. But there it is. There's the little baby. So we'll see. My green peppers, I've gotten 3 off here. I don't know what else it's going to do, but it's still helping. And so we'll just see. There are a couple of little new flowers on it. This little one down here, I don't know. I just don't know. Been a while since I had a garden. And these are doing so-so. These are doing so-so. Hopefully with the rainwater, it just rained here today, it will help them out. But I think the season is just coming to an end for them. So anyway, guys, this is my garden. You can't wait for my beets to come up, and my green onions, more lettuce, and hopefully some green beans soon. Okay, guys. Have a wonderful evening, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks for coming to watch my garden update. This is Cheryl. I'm signing out.